Papa and the Bandit, treacherous climb up Lone Tree Peak. Papa and the Bandit are having great fun exploring Lake Havasu. The big boy toys are expensive and fast. Play like you mean it is the motto here. So Papa and the Bandit decide to go climb a mountain and see if we summit or if we even survive. Well, hi friends, it's Papa Dale, and Bandit and I are going to go for a little walk around this campground and up the wash a ways. And so we're going to take you along with us. Hope you enjoy it as much as I think we will. Well, there you can see the mountain that frames our backyard. We've got one truck camper here with a trailer, and the trail up the wash is that way, so that's the way we're going to head. There is the campground below us here, and there's the Millennium Falcon and the tracker out there, and look at the grandeur. Look at the wonderful, brilliant, astonishing, beautiful grandeur of the Arizona desert out there. It is astonishing. I just love it here. Well, here's that mountain peak that's right behind the Millennium Falcon and the hillside that leads up to it. And then as we look up the wash, you can see the mountains that frame the wash and the very broad wash in between. Out there we can see creosote bushes, and we can see yucca trees and all kinds of vegetation out there. Here comes a fellow. See if we can zoom in just a little bit on this guy. Here comes a fellow who has been up the washaways camping, apparently. Can you see him out there? He's got kind of a red-colored 4x4. Maybe it's an Audi or something like that. He may even have a campsite right there. I see something blue. Might be a blue tent out there. But anyway, people that park that far off in the desert and up the washes generally don't want to be bothered, so we'll leave them alone. Well, I don't know how far I'm going to end up going up this mountain here, but this is, once again, this is the mountain right behind where the Millennium Falcon is parked. And we're getting higher and higher, and the view is getting more spectacular. We're getting farther away from the campsite. Again, I don't know how high we can go, how far we can go. May not make it to the top. I don't know that I'm trying to make it to the top. I'm just out for a nice time. We'll see. We'll see where we go. This is the kind of rock that I'm climbing up in right now. And there's really no path. But on the other side of this rock here, up by where Bandit is, it looks like the path takes up again, so we're going to continue on for a little more. Right here is a shelf that comes out right beneath the wall of this peak, and I'm going to try to make it over to that shelf and sit and rest a minute and shoot some video. Well, there's me. And there's the 5,000 foot drop. No, maybe a couple hundred feet at the most. And there's the view right at the base of the mountain. See the rock wall right there? And holy smoke, but it is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. And I'm feeling just a little unstable right here where I am. So I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to try to negotiate my way off of this mountain safely. Well, I had to turn the camera around so that there would be evidence that I was actually up this high on the side of the mountain. You know, it could be photoshopped, could be I took the video or shot a picture and then shot the video of the scenery later. Who knows? But it's me. I'm up here. Papa Dale, being absolutely crazy. This is the shelf I've been standing on at the foot of this mountain. All of this Scrabble shale rock, very unsteady footing, but God took care of me. So I'm safe so far. So this is a very steep drop right here. Not 90 degrees, but maybe 75. And this is the pathway for me to go out. So let's get started very slowly and carefully. Now to continue on up the mountain, it looks like this trail right here beside the base of the mountain is the way to go. I'm still feeling pretty good. I don't feel tired. So I'm gonna continue to go slowly up this trail and we'll see how far we can make it. Bandit's made it farther than I have, but you can see the trail continues to go up. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, here's the wallet here that I found. It's got credit cards, got a little bit of money in it. I'm sure it has a name, at least on the credit cards, but just going to put it in my wallet or in my pocket for now, and I'm gonna wait until I get back to the RV, and then we'll look in it and see if there's a way of contacting this person. Well, we're still going up the mountain, still getting higher and higher. We're very close to the top, actually. Top is just right there. I don't know if this trail is going to allow me to make it all the way to the top. Combination of terrible footing, and I've got Bandit with me. Having Bandit with me makes it more difficult keeping him under control so that he doesn't get too far ahead or too far behind or run into a rattlesnake. So I'm sure there are snakes somewhere on this mountain. I don't want to run into any of them. Well, we made it almost all the way to the top. Couldn't go the final 100 feet or so because it requires both hands and climbing up a rock wall, and I just can't do that with Bandit. Might not be able to do it without Bandit. So you can see behind me what the view looks like from up here, almost at the top. So I'm pretty happy with that effort. Here's what this rock wall looks like. That's a pretty good rock wall right there. And if you see that creosote bush right there, you can see right behind it, you can see the peak about 100 feet away. I know I could make it a little further if I didn't have Bandit with me, but you know what? He's my buddy. We share our journey, and we share our travels, and so he came along with me on this one. But I'll tell you what, as far as hikes go, this one has been a yabba-dabba-doozy!
The loose rock, the steep grade, the dog and the camera make the descent treacherous.
Now I just got to get down off of this mountain safely. Lord help me, please. Well, this mountain is very steep way up high here. And I'm having to go back down on all fours and back down it instead of going forward. And whereas Bandit led the way coming up, he can't lead the way going down, or he might pull me over, and or I might dislodge some of these rocks and send them cascading down on him. Here's what it looks like. So there's the boy, and there's the trail going up. Actually, it's not even a trail. It's just the scramble going up, and I was up there as high as you can see right there. And that's the way it is, trying to go down. I'll give you a little bit of a shot on the downside here. See if I can do that without turning around, because my footing is very unstable. But that's what it looks like. Well, right now I'm having trouble finding my way down off of this mountain. The trail isn't really well marked. It's very primitive. It's certainly not a state campground trail or anything like that. It's just the trail that many people have used to, or maybe not even many, a few people have used to climb this mountain. And I didn't even think about too much about coming back down. Not a very smart thing. But I've been wandering along around the side of this mountain for a few minutes now, trying to find the way down that I came up, because I'm thinking that's the best way down. But anyway, the Lord's with me, and we'll figure it out. Freeze! Freeze! Okay. Freeze! Okay. Freeze! Okay. Freeze! 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 Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Well, what'd you think of that? I didn't like that too much, Papa. That wasn't very much fun. It was a little scary. Yeah, I know, I was scared too. Yeah, it was a little treacherous. Yes, sir. All the way up there. Wee doggies. Well, Papa Dale just climbed that mountain. Papa and the Bandit. We made it. About 100 feet from the top. Last 100 feet or so, I couldn't find a pathway up there. You had to climb up. Both hands, both feet. I couldn't do that with Bandit. I don't know that I would even try if I hadn't had Bandit with me. But it was an awesome climb. Guess where we are now? Back to the Millennium Falcon and the tracker. We're back home. Home is where you park it. And that's where we are.
If you've watched more than one Papa and the Bandit video, isn't it about time that you subscribed now? Click the button and the bell to be notified of future videos. Click one of the cards to check out some of our other videos. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate you.